In a world, 4 friends, 1 mission, to bring freedom to everyone involved.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm doing a thing for the podcast.
Dude, just say the name.
Fine. It's the Freedom Friends Podcast.
Because he was like, how deep do you want the bar? And I was like, John said that everybody's sexier with 24 inches of wood in front of you. So
Goddamn right.
I was like, it has to be at least that. So my bar is 25 inches wide.
Fuck yeah. Nice.
I need all the help I can get, so I went an inch longer.
Every inch helps.
It's actually 23. He just measured it like a man would.
He used a man tape measure. He did. He measured it from the bottom.
Yeah, dude. You measure from behind the balls on the bottom.
So how far in front of the asshole do you start? Mid-taint or?
I measure from the asshole.
Yeah,
As you should.
Yeah.
You gotta hook it in the ass.
Because I figure if it's also good when I massage it, that counts.
So overall, you're like 4.5?
No,
Korean.
we've established this. He's Korean.
Oh,
Like that's. So what was it? Like 8 centimeters? I don't fucking.
oh, what are we talking about? Oh, what time is it?
Dude, it's 5 in warm water. Right, like that's. It,
with weights hanging off.
yeah. Anyways, we're sitting in a circle talking about dicks with sticks in our hands and drinks in front of us. What are we about to do, John?
We're about to masturbate, boys. I don't know.
Yeah, this got off the rails real fucking quick. Anyways, it is time for your Thursday master debate. Where us mediocre assholes decide that we're going to invent a problem and then tell you the solution to it. So, Justin, what do you got for us today?
All right, boys.
All right, boys.
So we know in the past things have happened and secrets have been kept from
Things have indeed happened in the past.
They have.
true.
It's called history.
And but secrets have been kept by certain 3-letter agencies or organizations or whatever. And I want to know, in y'all's opinion, is ignorance bliss? Should like for instance, aliens. Everybody thinks that it's being hidden, it's real, and it's being kept because
I have
the
a solution.
general population can't handle it. What do y'all think?
I would say in 1980, ignorance was bliss.
I have a solution.
In 2022, it doesn't fucking matter.
Nobody gives a fuck anymore.
I mean, nobody's going to be surprised about anything.
Do you remember when the Pentagon came out and they're like, yeah, so we have these things, they're basically unidentified flying objects, and so they've been around for a while. We just kind of been monitoring. Everybody was like, yeah, okay, that's cool. Next.
In today's day and age, unless it fits an agenda or an ideal of somebody that's broadcasting whatever the fuck they're broadcasting, they're not going to put it out. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
So I think the CIA needs an OnlyFans. And they put their shit out.
Oh, so for like $20 a month, they'll just
That's
like
it,
give you a
20
secret
bucks
a
month.
day.
And every day I get a new secret.
Dude, I think you just solved the national debt.
I'd
Right?
be all right with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that cures the national debt right
That's
there.
it. They just, yeah. And then they can put up a poll and everybody votes on what's, the next thing that they're going to release.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think it's got to
Fuck.
be random. I think they really just have to like spin a wheel and be like,
Right.
okay,
Like, do you get
today
a secret,
you
or
get.
do you get an interrogation, or do like what do you like?
It's a surprise. I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
just don't know. Yeah,
Is it a
Absolutely.
picture, a video, or just text?
yeah. Or it has a schedule. Like Monday you get a secret, Tuesday you get an interrogation, Wednesday you get an overthrow, like
Right? Yeah.
Thursday you get like a black bag job, like.
And Fridays are always the good ones.
Fridays are wild.
Friday-
you don't know what's
It's a
going to
wild
happen.
card.
Yeah.
No, Friday's got to be the rendition.
I like Friday wild card.
Yeah?
Seriously. I like a Friday wild card. Saturday though.
Friday has to be like a fucking, like a no bullshit secret.
Like zombies are real, but they're all Biden voters.
It's something. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So Friday's got to be solid, but Saturday, I think you stick to Saturdays for the boys. And then they do some sort of like just a bunch of dudes in polos like overthrowing a government.
Yeah. Yep. Just some fucking straight black ops shit. Like
As we found out, it's harder to overthrow governments than we thought.
well, it depends how you do it.
Well,
Well, so it's not hard to overthrow a government if you have a government that functions.
Not the government being overthrown, the one overthrowing.
Right.
Yes,
It has to
okay.
be a functioning government. Whether you like it or not, it has to be a functioning government. But when you have a government that hasn't functioned in 30 years and then you try to go overthrow somebody else's government and it's like, we're here to do better. And it's like, but you don't work. And it's like, fuck, you right. All right, hold on. Like, that's... then it doesn't. That's when it doesn't work.
We want you to be like us. Like, we don't really want that.
Yeah,
We're-
it was like,
no.
it's fine. We'll go take this. Nobody notice. And it's like they're shooting back with the. This wasn't in the plan. And it's like, yeah, well,
Nobody told me this.
yeah. Do you remember when they told you to fuck off like 30 years ago? They're still in fuck off mode. Like it hasn't been long enough.
They gave you an island. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Or peninsula.
And it sounds awful too. They took Snake Island. Fuck it, you can
No,
have
Crimea.
that. Oh, Crimea. Nobody gives a fuck about
That's
the
what I
Crimean
mean. You already got
Peninsula.
this. Fucking shut up. Go away.
They've conquered Snake Island. That sounds awful. Like I
Right?
don't. No. Like I'm not scared of a lot, but I don't fuck with snakes. Like,
Now, if Snake Island was like outside of Australia, it would be a whole fucking different story.
Yeah.
But Snake Island outside of Ukraine, it's like
you notice how nobody fucks with Australia because they're just like, nope,
Yeah, but that entire continent wants to kill you.
and it's still on fire. Like nobody's talking
it's
about
on,
that.
It's on fire underground now.
Literally, the continent itself.
Yeah,
Like not the trees are burning. No, it's like
not
no.
above it, underneath it.
the ground itself, the continent, like in the definition sense,
yeah.
like the actual land mass, that's on fire. It's, the fuck, and they're all still just sitting down there like we got smoking hot bitches and beer. Like what? It's like the
Justin,
fuck
I forgot what we were debating.
is ignorance bliss.
Yes.
Yeah, apparently so. 'Cause
Australia is apparently proof that ignorance is bliss because everybody's like, we don't know what's on fire. It's fine. Australia's fine. It's like, nope. It's on fire.
I don't know. I'm still on board for waterboarding Wednesdays. So
Ooh, see, that's good.
Fucking got a
Look,
good
I'm a
ring
fan
to
of
it.
anything with alliteration. If you can have a waterboarding Wednesday,
It's got a good
Yeah.
ring to it.
absolutely.
yeah, I think in this day and age, there's with the ready
See,
access to
then
information.
we should get
you
some
gotta
sort of
have-
deep state secret on Saturdays.
Yeah,
That could be Secret Saturdays.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ignorance probably is bliss because if I just tune it all out, I'm a lot more happy than when I'm paying attention.
I feel
Yeah.
like there should be a time limit for classified material.
Well, there
Yes.
is. It's just way too fucking long.
No,
Yeah,
but
what
it
it's-
can only
it's
be classified
65
for like,
years, 60 years.
It depends on the level of
Oh
the
yeah,
clearance.
I
So,
think-
like, secret stuff, I think is 10 years. TS, I think, is 25. And then, like, state secrets is like 65.
I think it needs to be like just 20 years.
I think you get
That's
18
it.
months.
I think it's too fresh, 18 months, because I think that
You're not even through your presidency before whatever disqualified for you
Good.
comes out.
Fucking good.
but I think there's some shit that's happened that people need time before it is
Fuck
brought
that.
to the
You know,
surface.
no, absolutely not. I think that state secrets are all just because everybody thinks it's fucking cool. It's like, ooh, I know some shit you don't know. It's like, who the fuck cares? Who cares? We killed this guy. Fucking good. Like, is anybody mad? Is anybody mad who the fuck killed Soleimani? Who pushed the button? We're not
Oh,
going
I'm
to tell
not
you who
talking
pushed the
about that
button. And it's like,
kind of shit.
no, fucking good.
Epstein.
I don't think anybody's mad that he got schwacked. I think
No,
we're mad.
yeah.
I think we're mad.
Why he got shot.
Right. I think we're mad about that we didn't get the information. Is anybody actually mad that Epstein's dead?
No, people are mad because they said that he committed suicide.
Right. It's the manner in which it happened.
And they think we're not smart enough to know better. Like,
Well, that's like the same shit that's coming out. Now we're already seeing new shit that's like we're seeing increased gas prices and supply issues due to the crisis in Ukraine. It was like that's 5 days old.
yeah, fuck you. Yeah.
My fucking the Walmart has had empty shelves for fucking a year. Like that has nothing to do with the Ukraine.
Yeah.
When's the last time? What do you own that came out of the Ukraine?
Oh,
Svetlana in the basement.
I was gonna say nothing that's
No,
not
you
digital.
probably have something. You just don't know what the fuck it is. That's how little we actually import from there.
Yeah.
Like, nobody fucking cares. We have record level inflation since literally the Depression. It has nothing to do with the Ukraine.
Yeah.
But for some reason, everybody is acting like they're dumb enough to believe that that's what's fucking going on, because nobody wants to go like, we don't know what the fuck we're doing. We keep just putting idiots in the office. And I don't care what the fuck side of the aisle you're on. I don't give a fuck if you're hard left, if you're hard right, if you're a threeper, if you're moderate, if you're whatever. We keep electing fucking morons, and then they keep feeding us shit, and we keep fucking buying it like it's all fucking okay. And we just go like, it's okay, we'll do better next time. No, you won't. No, you won't. You'll go fucking vote for some motherfucker because he put it on a poster and just be like, I like what he has to say. Like this motherfucker that's running for Texas governor. He's like, no more property taxes.
There's like 400 running for.
You're talking about Huffins.
Huffins, but
Yeah.
what has he said? I haven't read a single plan on how the fuck he's getting rid of property tax. It's just no more property tax.
Do you know what? I
How
wonder
the
if he knows
fuck
what
are
the
you
property
doing it?
tax is
That's
from.
because he's going to implement a fucking
state income tax.
state income tax, probably.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's like,
nobody wants that.
or
Like,
that other motherfucker that's like, I'm a real Republican for a Republican state, and then it's like he's not even fucking from here, and all the shit. And everybody on all of his comments are like, nope. Like if it's you or Abbott, I'm sticking with Abbott. You know what I like about Abbott? Can't run away with the money.
I was waiting for one of those jokes.
But but we're like that. It's not just the governor; it's all of it. And this turns into the ignorance is bliss thing, because we're just like, well, I voted for my party, and it's like your party still sucks because they both suck.
Well, vote for a party that doesn't suck. That's the problem.
We have to come up with one that doesn't.
Well, yeah, that's the problem.
The problem is that our politics is run by politicians, and we keep putting them there. And nobody is blame free on this one because we keep fucking voting for politicians.
Still,
I voted for a non-politician.
I still think it should be like jury duty.
I
Yeah.
100% agree.
Bam, you're governor.
Like a DA select
You got
letter.
2 years,
You
yeah.
just get it, and it's like, congratulations, you're a congressman.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what your agenda is. Just keep shit
Yep.
fucking. Keep
People
the
should
lights on.
hate the
Keep-
fucking job.
Just keep the fucking lights
they
on.
should hate the
They
job.
should hate the job. Nobody has gotten a jury duty summons and been like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody gets it and it's like, oh, how do I get out of this?
That's it. Just keep the lights on.
And it's like, that's what it should be.
Government duty.
They should fucking hate the job and stop turning them into fucking celebrities.
Yeah. Well, that's
Well, that's
so. I feel like they didn't have the celebrity status. I mean, minus president and vice president until probably 20 years ago. But now it's almost like the fucking paparazzi in Europe. Oh, hi, buddy. It's almost like the paparazzi in Europe. Like they literally have caused deaths of people because of how aggressive they are.
Still love you, die.
Yep. But I feel like that's what it's getting to nowadays with anybody that's in the government, not just upper leadership.
Yeah. And we just want to keep them around for fucking ever. And it's like, well, I want change. Then get somebody else. Stop settling.
I just want this guy to do change. Well, that guy doesn't want fucking change.
No.
That guy just wants paycheck.
Yeah. He's down with his career.
There are people in politics who were in politics when I was born.
yeah.
And that's 39 fucking years ago.
There's people in your president has been in politics longer than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Well,
Like,
He doesn't
He's-
know that.
He's not.
He checked
no, no,
out
no,
of him
no,
like
no.
a couple years ago, but he's
Jazz, he's not my president.
Yes, he is. I don't give a fuck. You can let that be butthurt as all you want to, and I'm sure I'm going to get all sorts of wonderful fucking comments about this one. But whether you like him or not, he's still your fucking
You know,
president.
That's,
Oh, yeah.
that's one of the first things I learned when I was in the military is you don't really have to respect the person or the man in
You
that
still have to
position,
respect the
but you
office.
have
Absolutely.
to respect the rank
And-
or the
well,
position.
and I think as much as all of us are probably not Biden fans,
Yeah.
we would still respect the office. If he showed up here,
He would still be Mr. President.
He would be
Absolutely.
Mr. President
Yeah.
and treated with the utmost respect. We might question some stuff.
Oh, I'd have a
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah, but
But
it
it
would
would-
be be tactful.
But I would still say,
Yeah.
what the fuck, Mr. President?
Yeah.
Like, it's. But you know what?
but my final words
The one
would be,
before
let's go,
him, I
Brandon.
probably would have said, what the fuck, Mr. President? Like, I don't get it. I don't get how. But it comes back to the celebrity status. We don't view them as civil servants anymore.
Well,
Yeah. Everybody likes to call them our leaders. They're not our fucking leaders. They're our elected representatives, and they should act accordingly.
I've said that
well,
on this show.
The president should be a leader. Should be a leader.
He technically is a commander in chief.
Yeah, he should be a leader.
But there should be some sort of leadership traits that are involved with that office.
Yeah. Like, I mean, as you progress in the military, you go through leadership schools.
Yes.
And
you actually can't get promoted without going through them.
There should be a crash course on leadership for a president.
There should be a presidential college.
Yes.
So it was
like
for us. It was PLDC,
and during the campaign, you have 2 months where you have to go to this college with all the other fucking candidates, right? You sit the fuck down and you go to a presidential college. It's taught by a former president, and fuck you.
And I'm still going back to that. They actually have to physically run.
I still want the foot race.
Foot race is fucking involved in the presidential race. If you're going to run for the office of the president of the United States of America, you fucking have to run.
Yep.
Like,
and you know what? I'm still down with the ignorance is bliss thing. I'm actually, I still stand behind the fact that if you are the fucking president, you don't get social media accounts. There should be no POTUS Twitter.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Go stand in front of the fucking microphone.
Yeah.
And get rid of the fucking I speak for the office position.
Say it with your chest.
Yeah. And I get rid of the fucking I speak for the office position. The bitch we have now and the stupid
press secretary.
Fuck that person.
Yeah.
For all of them. All of them. I don't give a fuck who you are. Left, right, center, green. I don't give a shit. You don't get one. You got some shit to say. You got to come fucking say it. And there's a mandatory 1 hour Q&A afterwards.
Yeah.
You're going to come say some shit.
I am on board with that.
You're going to come say some shit. There's a mandatory Q&A. You get 15 minutes and it's 60 minutes of you getting fucking destroyed.
If you can't answer questions off the cuff, you shouldn't be in that fucking office.
You don't get a fucking press secretary.
I agree.
You don't get a mouthpiece that gets to come out and fucking. Do you guys have one as business owners?
No.
That Bovida article just came out. I saw it. Came across my social. Congrats on that, guys. By the way, that Bovida post. It's fucking fantastic. So if you guys haven't seen it, go follow Bovida's thing. They got an interview at TPE from Bovida. You guys talked about it. And it was it's a great article
good.
on you guys.
Fun.
But you didn't have a press whatever. You had to fucking answer for yourselves. Yeah. And if you would fuck that up,
we didn't get a list of questions beforehand either.
Yeah. So no, fuck you. Did you circle back on anything?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, we should use that though.
Yeah.
For one question. Oh, we'll have to circle.
I'm going to circle back on this one. I'll get back at you on that.
No. If everybody else has to be responsible for what they say fucking directly, you don't get a representative to go fucking fix that shit for you. No. You don't get a fucking mouthpiece.
And there should be consequences for fuzzy leg fucking answers. Like there really should be consequences for that. You can't just pull some random words out of your mind and hope.
So I got a question for you guys in direct regards to this, right? Say this happens, right? Or say it doesn't happen. Say we're in the fucking same world that we're in right now. Should a sitting president be allowed to not answer a question?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Because the reporter's going to ask tactical questions that should not be answered. As a public, we should not know what the strategic plan is sometimes.
I agree 100% on that. But if they're asking a question like about fucking COVID.
So yes, I think you should be able to not answer a question. And the reason being is that we exist in a soundbite society.
Mm-hmm.
And 100%. They are going to ask you a question.
Looking for something.
Looking to try and pull a soundbite off you.
Yeah.
And I think you should be able to go. And honestly, the answer should be if you want to rephrase that question where everything's within context, I will give you an answer.
Oh, okay. So what if it's a legitimate question?
And you just don't want to answer?
Yeah.
Then, sure. Anybody should be able to do that.
I don't know. I reserve the right to not answer a question if somebody asks me something.
Yeah.
I mean, I think a lot of it depends on the context too.
Yeah.
Like if you're
like, if we go into an interview and they're like, how much money did you make last year as CEO of whatever? Like, no, I'm not answering that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's certain questions,
but
right?
So, for
Well,
instance,
but the answer to that is I don't see how answering that question has any bearing on the
Right.
situation.
okay, so let me give you an example, right? So Russia invades Ukraine. China fucking sends a couple jets to fly over fucking Taiwan. And the current sitting president gets asked about China.
I actually respected his answer on that.
That he just I'm not talking about
Yeah,
that right
because they might have been right in the middle of. He didn't want to fuck up what he had going with China, or what, you know what I mean. There may have been a good reason he didn't
now. I
answer.
don't
that.
believe that.
that is given the circumstances. I agree with you.
Totally agree with you, but I do agree with you on the idea of. But a lot of it, I think, boils down to the instant gratification society that we live in, and people don't understand that geopolitics. So we're talking about global
Yeah.
Yeah.
political engines. Hell, our national political engine. Nothing in politics moves quickly.
Yeah,
So China does flyovers over Taiwan, which is hilarious because when the Ukrainian thing happened, I actually looked at my wife and I was like, fucking
This is-
China's
this is
licking
it.
its chops. They're looking at Taiwan right now. And she was like, no. And I was like, China views Taiwan as a lost province. I was like, wait for it. And then literally like 6 hours later, she texted me and she was like, China's flying over Taiwan. I was like, yeah.
Fucking told you.
They're like, so, but the political engine moves so fucking slow that it was the appropriate answer.
yeah, I agree.
It was the appropriate answer. If you want an example of how slow it actually moves, that was like record speed with the whole like, don't fuck around. And then he invaded, and then the UN finally shut off SWIFT banking and all that kind of stuff. And now he's like, okay, we'll talk. Well, they shut the economy off. Now all of a sudden he wants to talk. And it took, what, 4 days or something like that? 4 days for geopolitical action to happen is insanely fast. We all wore the uniform. You ever seen anything happen that quick? On a large scale? I don't mean like immediate reaction to contact, but like...
Well, we as a ground guy, we never knew the big picture. We were told, go here, do this. We didn't know.
Right.
Yeah. See,
what
I guess
the-
I operated.
what
I
the
operated a
strategic
little bit.
advantage was. or
I
whatever.
operated a little bit more on theater scale than I
Yeah.
did.
Like, I'm talking about like the movement into Iraq and stuff. Like, we didn't know what the big picture was.
No,
Not at the time.
No.
but even then, I guarantee you that was stuff that was being mapped out 6, 8, 12 months.
Yeah,
we're not
probably.
talking about 4 days. 4 days to get the globe to essentially go, yes, we should
speaking of
shut
that,
this off.
I saw something the other day because they were talking about the numbers of Russian troops that went into Ukraine, and it was something like 100-something thousand.
Yeah.
And then they related it to the number of troops that went into Iraq, and it was similar numbers.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know the fucking numbers because, like you just said, we were isolated in what our units were doing.
Yeah. Like,
And that was it.
we were platoon level knowledge, maybe company level
No,
knowledge.
we had brigade level. We knew what everybody was doing in our brigade.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, we knew where first bat, second bat, third bat were going.
Not through the movement. Maybe once we got somewhere, we did.
No, we knew what side of
When we
where
when we landed in Nijev, you knew what fucking the other battalions were doing.
I knew what side of the city they were coming from.
Okay.
I didn't know what the fuck their missions
Yeah,
were,
yeah.
but I knew where general area where they were going. I knew what unit was running tanks. You know, we knew general information about stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But they compared the same unit sizes, you know, versus what Russia's using to go into Ukraine and what the United States used to go into Iraq. And, you know, they said it was, you know, similar. I don't know the exact numbers. I fucking can't remember. But, but yeah, I think we did a better job.
Appreciate you coming out of the closet, buddy.
There it is.
Proud of you.
Where are you going, buddy?
Fucking
a little awkward,
I
bud.
just got to readjust a little.
Oh, a little awkward.
Rue, you're
Just-
so big.
Fucking air's different up there, huh? Oh, now my head.
Have an ass.
Anywho,
Where you going, dude?
all right, so I'm going to go ahead and answer the debate question. I think ignorance is bliss in certain situations.
Yeah.
I think in other situations, your ignorance just makes you sound fucking ignorant.
Well, like if we're talking about like Area 51 or we're talking about who killed Kennedy, you know, like I don't know.
What are you doing, Rudolph?
I don't think ignorance is bliss at this point. Like,
Okay, come
spill the beans. Let us know.
I agree. Like, I want to know all the fucking real shit behind Kennedy.
Yeah.
I want to know the real shit behind why Area 51 has a stigma of Area 51.
See, I don't want to know about Area 51
Why
because
not?
I like the mystery.
I don't. It's just like every fucking UFO alien show that comes out.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you want to watch this? No, I don't want to fucking watch it because nothing fucking happens.
Yeah.
They're not going to say, oh, look what we found. No, because
Yeah.
somebody somewhere is like, no, we can't tell anybody about that yet. Just fucking tell us. Like, let me know about the aliens. Let me know about Area 51. Like, tell me about the dude that's in the fucking dam in Hoover Dam. Like, there's an alien down there who's powering the fucking half the United States. I know it.
There's a lot. There's a lot of dudes in Hoover Dam.
Yeah. Well, but they're not powering the United States.
Well,
They're just
valid.
helping support
Yeah.
water structure.
Yeah.
Actually, they're not helping, but
Yeah,
Where they are.
Yeah, that's a cavity now.
Rue, what are we doing right now?
He is observing from a.
He likes to get up on perches. He likes to get up high somewhere.
I was just gonna say Rue is Rue is Obi-Wan Kenobi right now with the high ground.
I put him in the back of my truck, and he was totally happy just sitting there looking around. Like, didn't want to get out, didn't want to do anything. He's just like, this is fucking cool. I can see shit.
Talking about dogs in the back of a truck when I was on my way back from El Paso. Saw a farmer that had transported right out of the early 90s because he was running around with no tailgate with a 2x6 for a back tailgate.
Nice.
And he had his husky just bouncing around in the back seat, just all over from one side of the bed to the other, just checking everything out.
You can't put a husky in the cab with you. No.
Well, yeah.
They're bad shit.
I like when you see the guy that has like the gooseneck on like a flatbed. And he's got his fucking border
hell yeah.
collie or so whatever herding dog he has.
Yeah, just staying
just
on the back.
chilling. And the dog's just like, what's up? Like, I'm good.
I was at a stoplight the other day and this dog is just barking relentlessly at all the other cars. I'm like, I wouldn't take that dog anywhere.
No.
Like, no, that would be ridiculous.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So,
Well,
ignorance is bliss.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Or the
sure.
CIA
I
needs an
don't know.
OnlyFans.
CIA needs an OnlyFans.
I think so. I think that's the fucking way to do it.
Well, I would raise my glass, but I don't think I can reach it.
Yeah.
I think if Carrie Matheson was actually in the CIA, she'd have an OnlyFans.
Like, how do you think the mainstream media would react if the CIA is like, oh, hey, guys, by the way, for $19.95 a month, you can get all the fucking trade secrets of the United States on our OnlyFans.
One per week.
Yeah, onlyfans.com/CIA.
Seriously, they need to do the exact same thing they did when they got a Twitter. The very first post needs to be, I can neither confirm nor deny that this is actually the CIA.
Was that their first post?
That was their first tweet.
Nice.
Yes. It was amazing.
See, that's playing to your audience.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yep. Cool. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say we wrap this up, fellas.
Rue, what do you got for us?
Woof.
All right.
but yeah, so head on over to warfightertobacco.com. Use that code FTFO for 15% off your order.
Wellness.us or US, right?
Yeah, wellness.us.
Yes.
Freedom Friends 25, quarter off your order over there for all your CBD needs.
Little grow your ass off.
Yeah.
Yeah. FF15 for that one.
Get all your fucking seasoning for smoky meats.
Yeah. I went through mine the other day.
Yeah.
And I am out of all of it.
I got 5 pound bags.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
I'm gonna
John is not out of
I'm
all
going
of
to
it.
bring in my bottles for you to
A
refill.
5 pound bag, everything they make.
Except for those whiskey smoked salts.
Oh, those are delicious.
Which are an amazing finishing salt.
Fucking, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
All right.
go buy some shit. Go listen to some shit.
Yes.
Fucking tag the CIA.
Yes.
No, not on this one.
No, not for us.
Well, maybe.
But just tell them that they need an OnlyFans.
Yeah, tell the CIA they need OnlyFans.
Yeah. It'll solve their budget would fucking it'd be
I don't think they ever had a problem with their budget.
No, they did not.
no, but now they'd have discretionary funds so that
Yeah, they already do.
maybe
Yeah,
different ones.
They already do.
It's classified.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's raise our glasses. Jazz, I'll hand you yours.
Yeah. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Mine's empty, but it'll work.
And I want to thank you all for being my freedom friend.
I'll come to you, John.
Thank you.
Yes.
And
Clink.
Smoke on, Dave.
Drink on.
God damn it, boys.
Freedom the fuck on.
Well, see you guys next time.